Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. It's your girl Christina Butterfly, and as you see in the title, we're gonna talk about something a little different today. I do have another video I want to talk about because I've been learning more and more, but watching more and more videos with DoorDash and Dante in London, and I just wanted to point out some lessons that I'm learning from them. But that's a video I'm gonna upload later. Right now, I'm really about to just talk about. I just got finished watching The Biggest Loser.
You see, I be taking my ass to sleep, dog.
I'm recording. It's cool. I see my nephew, y'all. It's my nephew.
No, my bad.
But yeah, so I just got finished watching The Biggest Loser. Do y'all remember that show? I actually used to watch that show. My weight always was like fluctuated up and down, especially if I had my twins when I was 16. I would deal with sometimes being smaller, other times being bigger. It would always just be up and down. And the kind of family that I had, like, we was thick anyway. So it wasn't like feeling so much a whole lot of insecurity in the sense of like people around me calling me fat. It really had a lot to do with how I felt about myself, you know. And truth of the matter is right now, well, first of all, before we get into the video, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers, y'all. It's bringing me to tears that every day waking up and seeing how, like, it feels like out of nowhere, my channel is just starting to grow a little bit. And so, you know, I am just so very grateful. I'm so very grateful. Like, everybody got to start from somewhere. We all start from zero, you know? And so I'm just like, I, I, I can't help it. Like, I'm so freaking happy about this thing. Like, it's just, oh man. So yeah, I just want to thank you. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the Butterfly Squad. Like, welcome to the Butterfly Squad. You know what? Let me put this down. I was trying to hold it, but my arm is not letting me do it. My I have, y'all don't know, I have rheumatoid arthritis. And so some days can be quite hard. Some days can be quite hard, and yeah, my arm is, it's a little weak. But yeah, you guys, so yeah, I was watching The Biggest Loser show that came on Netflix, the documentary about it, and I remember wanting to be on the show. I remember wanting to be one of the biggest losers. And it was, it had a lot to do with the fact that I knew it was unhealthy. I always, like, after I had my twins, I had like this belly. And in fact, the only time that I really got really small was an effect from addiction. You guys don't know, I used to be addicted to powder really badly. So I, on the first, I had made, you know, this big thing. I'm going to do a 30-day walking challenge. And the first week, y'all, I don't know what it is, but this thing, it's like I'm not sticking to it. It's like I'm not sticking to it. And so this morning, you know, now that I've been indulging in DoorDash videos, more and more her videos is popping up on my timeline. And she did a video talking about how she lost 100 pounds. And it was like, There it is, Chrissy. Like, there it is. Now, I had two dilemmas. One, like, Doda's talk about, how she lost 100 pounds, had all this excess skin, that she had to raise the money to get the skin removed and all this other stuff. One of my biggest fears is absolutely excess skin. Now, you talk to other people, they will tell you that that comes with losing weight. But there's also a creator on YouTube that I follow called A Healthy Alternatives, and they emphasizes fasting, and particularly water fasting and dry fasting, and how those people who go through them fasting, they lose, wrapping around a weight with no loose skin. And so I am really like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about doing this. Um, my biggest thing is sticking to it and consistency. It really truly is. There's so much going on in my life right now. And I always find myself saying, like, when I get into this point, then I can focus and put 110% and really focus on it. Like, when I get to this point, like, I keep saying that over and over again. Like, when I get to this point, when I get to this point. And it's just like, well, okay, Chrissy. They keep being, hey, came looking for you yesterday.
Who?
I came looking for you yesterday.
Me.
Wanted to go swimming?
Yeah, she was on her way.
Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
I see. I'm supposed to be going to
See, she was going to go out with her friend Drew, coming from New Orleans.
Yeah.
And, they've been friends since kindergarten. He had a hydroplane on the way from New Orleans
Uh-huh.
and wrecked his truck.
Sorry about that, you guys. But yeah, I'm really saying all that to say, because your girl is struggling. I am struggling with weight loss. I stepped on the scale and it said 300 pounds. It said 300 pounds. And everybody around me like, girl, 300 weird. And you don't look no 300. It look good on you. If dare not call me fat. Girl, you ain't fat. Like, I hear it all. But, and moving in the South, I have more men hit on me now than I think I ever had at a thicker, like, this size. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've always been thicker. That's probably why it, sits on me well. I've always been, you know what I mean? But I would never, when I was a little girl, and that was another thing, like, prior to me getting pregnant with my twins at 15, I was small. I was an itty bitty little petite little thing. And I get pregnant with my twins at 15. I had them at 16. And it just always was like this little pudge. And over the years, it would get bigger. And then, at one time, I was doing real good. I was at, little decent size. Like, I still had a little pudge, but it wasn't nothing that a body shaper couldn't, you feel me? But 2020 came and I quit smoking cigarettes, as well as the pandemic. When I quit smoking cigarettes, I started eating more and eating more and eating more and eating more, and it didn't stop. At one point, I was saying I was doing it because I didn't like how small I was getting. I didn't like how I looked at pictures. Like, it's so weird. I like being a little thick. Like, you know what I mean? Not this thick. Like, I'm about 215. Most people want to be under 200 pounds. I don't. I don't want to be under 200 pounds. I like having a little weight on me. But at this point, like, I'm really fearing for my health. Before I moved to Alabama, I was told by doctors that I had fluid on my brain. Hey, baby. I had fluid on my brain, and it was really based on weight gain, and they made it very clear that I lose weight. it can relieve the pressure in the fluid. Yo, I gotta take this thing serious. I do. I do. I think what threw me off this time is that I was supposed to have accountability partner, and her jobs and things that's going on in her life kind of like put her in a place where she can't walk with me every day, and that really like threw me off because I feel like that's what I really desire, is have someone who can push and motivate me. But um watching that video with DoorDash and her just talking about her just waking up one day and just like, I gotta go walk. I just every single day I gotta walk. And I said, you know what, Chrissy, you can't keep making excuses. You can't keep just saying, oh, because y'all, I'll get up and put my coat, as you can see, I'll get up and put this on and have all every intention and be like something happen or get distracted or whatever I tell myself. It's, y'all, I got to stop. I really gotta stop. So I feel like if I don't walk in the morning, then it can't be zero excuse why I don't walk at night. Because sometimes it could be scorching hot, right? And I just be like, So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe if I'm seeing this momentum going with me creating these videos, and I'm getting this little momentum, and I don't want it to stop. I do starting next week though. Like, this has to make sense. Like, I don't want to just be uploading videos every day for the sake of uploading it every day. Especially since, that I found an easier way to be able to do it. So what I'm thinking is that I will upload Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, is what I'm thinking in my spirit. In my heart of hearts, I'm thinking we're going to upload Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right? And I'll just get up and just record a video, whatever is going on, whatever's in my heart, whatever on my mind. But you're watching us, make sure you go check out that series, the Netflix documentary series, The Biggest Loser. It was really, really dope, just understanding behind the scenes, the shit that show. I'm glad I was never one. Yo, it's so crazy. It be things that I used to be so envious of, or like I wish I'd have did it or had the heart to do it. And then years later, you get the back behind the scenes of the shit. You just be like, whoa, dodge that bullet, right? But yeah, you guys. So I gotta stop putting so much pressure on myself. Like, I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself. That 30-day challenge was just too much to bite off. Like, I need to start off with, I'm challenging myself for the next 7 days to walk every day for 7 days. You know what I mean? And then if I do them 7 days, then I'm gonna challenge myself the following week. I always like my eyes be so big. Like, I want it all. But yeah, so yeah, I just want to be true. One thing I love about DoorDash and Dante London is being truly authentic. Like being truly authentic about where their current situation is and their current journey is, despite what anybody may say, feel, think, or do. So it gives me more courage. Because I mean, if you were, guys, I don't know if you went back and watched my videos from the beginning, but the channel started off because I wanted to do a 7-day water day challenge. Like, I have a video when my son took me to Planet Fitness and damn near killed me. Y'all gotta go watch it. It's absolutely hilarious. But yeah, it's just like, yo, I need a little bit of grace. That's what I feel like. I feel like I need a little bit of grace. And a little bit of understanding, because for myself, I have to give myself grace. When I showed y'all, talked about the video yesterday of that young man who family had something worthwhile saying out of his mouth towards gig workers in general, you know what I mean, and to gig content creators, um, which is a niche all by itself, you know what I mean? Like, don't get it. When your girl get a call, I would be among of the gig workers, okay? That's about the closest I'm gonna get to a job. I don't give a damn what nobody think. And no, I'm not gonna ever sit on my channel and tell anybody they should quit their job. That is a personal decision, okay? That is not something that I'm gonna sit here and tell people. Christina ain't never working at another job again in life, though. Take it how you want to. It's never happening. I'm going to figure this thing out, this building business, content creator, all these things, because I'm never going to quit. Every day I'm learning something new. Every day, you feel what I'm saying? You take a new approach. You got to pivot to the left, maybe to the right, whatever you need to do. But I know I'm not doing it. So take it how you want to take it. Yeah, guys. It's about time to figure out ways to start taking this weight real serious. And the first step is walking really, really well. And you know what's crazy is that I actually shot pretty good. Like, when I cook pretty good. But I need to do, what I have to do, what I must do is really take food, meal prepping. That it is. I kept trying to think of the word. Like, girl, what are you doing? Meal prepping. Like, trying to really taking meal prepping real serious. I'm going to the market today. My cousin will come get me. We're going to go to Aldi's. And so, yeah, I'm going to be picking up some stuff. And really seeing what I can, like, to take this thing serious. I did a grocery list with ChatGPT on, like, truly healthier items to pick up, even more healthy than I'm already doing, because I'm a junk food eater, y'all. Oh, I love junk food. And I'm going to be realistic, though. I'm not looking to cut everything out of my life. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm absolutely not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to narrow it down. I'm trying to build something sustainable. I'm not trying to be on a diet. I'm trying to learn how to eat better. As well as incorporating fasting into my life. And I want to incorporate the two together. I want to do a 14-day fast, but the longest fast I've been able to do is 5. So that's another thing is, want to figure out to do a 7-day fast. And personally, I don't even want to attempt to do that again until after I move into my apartment. I want to have complete control of my environment. Complete control of my whole environment. Like, to set that up to where is to keep me from failing. And so I'm just choosing to be a little bit patient with that in that area right now. But that ain't got nothing to do with getting up and walking every day and choosing what food to put in my mouth. I do like intermittent fasting. I really do. I really like eating closer to 12 o'clock. It's the cutoff, y'all. It's the cutoff I'm having a problem with, which I feel like is probably the most critical part of, like, absolutely not eating anything after 8 p.m., So we're going to get this thing. We're going to figure it out, I just wanted to be transparent. And I don't even want to necessarily feel like I'm going to record every workout, every walk, every this, every that, because this was not about to be as a fitness channel. But, this is my journey. And this is what it is. This is what I'm dealing with. So, but yeah, you guys, so thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. If you like this video, if you got any value from this video, click the, the thumbs up. If you are struggling with the same thing, like let's talk about it. Like, you know, maybe we can support each other, you know, through the internet, you know, as opposed to being able to like have that person, you know, maybe you like me and you want help with somebody to help keep you accountable and you don't have that person physically around you, like we can support each other. Cause some got good, y'all. Some got good. Like I don't want dudes like this mess amount of weight, but I definitely want to be healthy, and I definitely want to relieve some of this pressure off me. We will be going to soon. We'll go to the flea market, and I'll take y'all to a herbalist that's friends with my cousin, so that we can. He got some detox things. Like he has so much like education. We went over with my cousin to the flea market, so yeah. Stay tuned for that. But yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Bye.
It did say like the Orange Crush
Yeah.
or the Orange Fountain.